That awkward talk with your parents when you were a kid about sex.
Now it's time for you to have that awkward talk with your teen or preteen. And you know, while it's still uncomfortable, you gotta have it. So we're cutting through the chaos tonight and learning some things about the birds and bees have changed.
You absolutely need to have the talk, because if you don't have the talk, the schools are going to do it for you, and then the conversations that follow up from that are friends.
It's typically around middle school when kids learn about sex and health education. Mia Redrick, the mom strategist, says that's when it's time for parents to get prepared. When they're younger,
only answer what is being asked.
When they're in middle to high school, you have to be more direct.
Sometimes parents are talking about you know, one type of sex, and your kids don't necessarily qualify oral sex, for example, as sex.
Talk about prevention.
Contraception. You want to talk about HIV and STDs. You also want to talk about prevention, right, and pregnancy. And you don't want your kids learning these things from their friends.
And with everyone having a smartphone these days, you also have to assume they've seen porn.
You can't today pretend that your child doesn't know anything about it, never heard anything about sex. I think you need to be clear, you need to be direct, and you need to be specific about how they can keep themselves safe.
Another note, Mia says, when your child starts to date or maybe express interest in the opposite sex, make sure they understand the importance of having a healthy relationship.